You can't just go for the cheapest product, because I find that when people go in and make a claim, they've never claimed before in their life. This is the first time they've had major loss, and they find out they don't have trace and access, which means who's going to find the problem to even confirm to the insurance company that we do have a problem, or they don't have alternative accommodation. They don't have things like matching pairs and sets. These are all things that you really need to understand in a policy, and know what sort of risk you're accepting by not including them in the policy.
Most of us just look at the price, the headline figure, and what the excess is going to be in case something happens.
You cannot buy an insurance policy for a property in that way.
So insurance is a really complicated market. There's lots of moving parts to most policies. How did you get into doing work in insurance? Were you kind of poacher turned gamekeeper now, or did you have a background in insurance beforehand?
No, not at all. Not at all. I was spammed into it. So I've been in telecoms and telecom manufacturing all my life. So when I left school, I did radio, TV, and electronics. I went into a company called Plessey, which I don't even think exists anymore. I was a trainee installation commissioning engineer with telephone exchanges. So I did a lot of telephone installation, commissioning, handover to telecom. I've also worked for a company called ERG in Western Australia, which was to do with telecoms as well. They were selected by Nokia to design and manufacture base station equipment for the mobile phones out in Telecom Australia and in Bell South and New Zealand. So I was with them, and then I came back to the UK in '98, and I came back to a job in Nokia. So I was working in Nokia. So I've always been in telecoms, in corporate, and it was only when I was made redundant for the third time in my life, back in 2012 when Nokia went down. I was looking for work at that stage. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had quite a few months off because we had a good redundancy package, etc. So I wasn't in any panic. But I did know even 12 months before I left Nokia, because that's how much notice we were given that it was going to happen.
Yeah. So was it the end of a project, or was it the business unit was being sold?
So because of the fact I was a line manager at that stage, I had to take all of my engineers, etc., through redundancy discussion before it was my turn. And so Nokia really put a lot of money into this, and you could make a decision as to which way you wanted to go. I chose start my own business because, third time being made redundant, let me do it myself.